Hi Fs, I'm Elle. Welcome to my channel. This is the continuation of our city tour in Puerto Princesa, Palawan. If you have missed the first part, click the link above. We are currently at Mitra's Ranch. This is owned by the late Senator Ramon Mitra Jr. It is located in Santa Monica Heights, near Bakers Hill. Let's head on to the entrance of this house. I paid 50 pesos for the entrance. And I took off my slippers to go inside the house. This is the time Typhoon Uwan is hitting the Philippines. But here in Puerto Princesa, we only experience a little rain. And soon after, the sun starts to shine. That feels like lyrics. I don't know. So here we have I don't know what's this. Is this his desk? And then the living room was there, and there was this huge post in the middle, and this I think were their family. To be honest, since I am alone here, I really feel eerie in this place. But you can actually feel the, what do you call this? There's this sense of old, or it's like you're going back on time, because the house feels like an old kind of house of rich families in the Philippines, something like that. Have you seen some Spanish era kind of houses in the Philippines? Yeah, that's the feels actually. So this is inside Mr. Raul Mitra's house. And according to our guide, he is very into cockfighting. This house was shaped like in a coliseum because Mitra, or Ramon Mitra, has this passion for chickens that fight. What do you call that? I just don't want to say the word over and over again, but that's it. You know what's it about chicken fighting. After the rain, here it is. Hello, sunshine. Yes. That's the Honda Bay. And wow. Wow. As mentioned earlier, Nitra's Ranch is near Baker's Hill. So right now we are back here in Baker's Hill as this is part of the city tour. And I'm very happy because I was not able to film the inside of the bakery last time. And at this time, I'm focused on capturing more of the other attractions and vibe.
Yung mga babae.
Ay, wow! Nagpaano siya ng kanyang pakpak.
Sino nililigawan?
Tingin ka, be.
Ay, bakit? Nagtalikod.
Yan doon yung babae.
Ay, bakit po yan?
Nalanganin po.
Paano mo malaman, sir, pag babae?
Pag babae, yun po, yung makukulay, kasi mahabang butot lalaki yan. Ganyan tayong mga lalaki makukulay.
Tapos, yung babae. Yung wala, yung mga ganyan, no?
Ganyan lang.
Meaning lalaki itong mga to.
Yes, yung mahabang butot.
Ay, ay.
Hindi ko maabot yan.
Bebe, tingin dito, bebe.
Ay, bakit puro nakatalikod? Now this is the bakery and I just filmed a short clip because now we are transported to the Butterfly Eco Garden and also where the tribal village is.
Yung kaitong, yan dito yan sila. Hindi na pa kami siya sa pinakmalinis na provision worldwide po yan. Ladies water. Now dito po yung lido. Yung bumag yung ano po, Tino po yan kasi ito po talagang ng bagyo. Oo, nakakasapon talaga. So, nido tayo, hindi nyo awan ulo po, dito po yun. Yes, so, nagpuyo po siya, yung ay malapit siya. Kahit tayo sa municipality namin Port Barton, sa po siya naman sa San Vicente Long Bridge, isa second Long Bridge in the Asia po. 14.4 kilometers long. White sand, maganda po siya. Port Barton, so isa sa dinadayo po dito na, na tourist. Sa Mangang River, yan po, nandito po tayo. Dito po tayo ng river. Dito sa Ruas, yung sinasabi yung pinakamahal na resort. $9,000 per night. At try, isa sa tries po namin dito. And then yung Honda Bay, yun po, yung nakita nyo kanina. Isa lang sa Honda Beach na Kilo Beach. So malapit lang po siya. So nandito po yung Batahan rin. Diving side. So Lucina siya. Then isa rin sa Tagbanwa Tribe, yung Dipo Kalar. Ito nga pala batak yung kulot ng buhok at saka medyo maidip po sila. Parang ito. Tagbanwa Tribe, so karamihan na mga civilized na ito. Hindi niya tabot cave, narating din na po nakalagay ito sa aklat ng first inhabitant of the Philippines. Ito po yung Manong Gujar, dito nilalagay nila yung mga yumao nilang mga pag-anak po. Hindi yung Palawan Tribe, yun po yun, nakakita yung nila sa loob ng Butterfly Garden. Sa loob. Dito sa Brooks Point, dito na yung pinakamalaking bird worldwide. So, nasa ano na siya ngayon sa US, sa Europe na museum. Nagkakalaga na siya ngayon $100 million. Then isa, dito po yung tawag na to, siya sabi ko kanina na existence pa rin hanggang ngayon. Nakatira pa sa akin hanggang ngayon. So, minsan pumunta kami malapit sa kanila, nakita kami na lalakad. Nakita kami. Hindi lang sila, tumakbo sila. Parang nagala sila sa amin. Pero may iba, civilized na po. Hindi dito po, sabi ko yung magandang beach dito yung Balabac Island, close na sa Malaysia, Borneo. So dito magandang beach. So karami nakatira sa Balabac, Mataras, Brooks Point, Española, karami dyan. Pero doon po yung Palawan, Muslim and Christian, magandang po relation namin. Yung nakalagay po, nakapito doon sa, dito sa city, meron po sa inyo, may parang structure niya, parang may bilog sa kita, parang Muslim. Ayan. So, meaning nun, good vision ko yung affected ka sa dito, Palawan. Ayan. So, ganyan ka, pinakamalaking province dito. Okay. Ito po, ma'am. Dito na po yung pick-up, ma'am. Okay na po.
Okay, so good morning po sa inyo. Bago po tayo pumasok, ipapakilala po na ang tribe ng Palawan. So yan po yung Palawan Tikak Peasant, locally known as Tandikan. So sila po yung endemic or sa Palawan lang makikita at yan na rin po yung kanilang fully grown size dahil mga native po yan sila. So dito sa kabila yung mas makulay o yung blue, siya yung lalaki, Tikak ang tawag. Sa kabilang side naman po yung babae, yung brown, Pihan ang tawag. So dahil po sa kagandahan ng Tikak o ng lalaki, siya po ay naging official seal or logo ng City of Puerto Princesa since 1970. At same din po yung lalaki sa na-featured sa tamang release na 100 peso kilo.
Nagtatago yung isa.
And then after that, gusto na tayo sa loob. Left side po tayo for your welcome.
Bastos, andun pala. Nahanap ko, andun siya sa taas. Andun ba? Hindi siya mukhang... Hindi siya mukhang ano, no? Hayo.
Now we're heading to, for me, one of the highlight of this tour, the tribal village.
Okay, so good morning everybody and welcome po sa second part na inyong tour, and this is the tribal village. So we are here to meet one of indigenous people ng Palawan at sila po yung tinatawag natin Palawan tribe. But in the mainland of Palawan, we are really composed of three major tribes. So first, meron tayong Tagbenwa. Second, we also have the Bataks. And the third one are them, sila po yung Palawan tribe. So if you are familiar with the Tabun Mother Caveman, sila din po ang possible descendants noon. And if you are wondering that why they are here, bakit po sila nandito, 1976 pa lang, this village was became their temporary urban shelter na points away from the mountain. And some of them just stay here for a couple of days, weeks, and months, and after po nun, they go back to the mountain again. From the mountain, another set of family will go down here. At the same time, they'll bring product po at the souvenir shop back in the garden. So, nagbebenta po yan sila. So, Master, this is a livelihood program for them. Because suddenly notice, the tribe cultures and traditions are slowly disappearing because of what we call life modernization. But at least here, through this livelihood program, we are able to continue to encourage them to continue practice their cultures and traditions by sharing to our local and foreign guests. Tinatawag nilang pagtik. Galing niya siya sa dagta or sap ng almasica tree. At first po, that one is a sticky liquid or malapot, and after a few months or week, it will turn hard like that one. Okay, so this is the pig master. Necessity po siya dahil kailangan natin. So this is the main ingredients po in making the nail polish, mga varnish, fiberglass, paints, and other related products. So sa madaling sabi, bukod po sa sources ng kanilang income, of course, we used to. Nakikinabang po tayo sa mga produkto nila. Bakit mo? Okay, so in order to carry that bucket, of course, they have their own native backpack, and they call that one bucket. So they use that bucket to carry the heavy products such as the bucket. Gawa siya sa ratan, this way matibay or durable. The other can carry it more weight. So right over there, yung nasa stick, just do your bucket hold with the bucket. So ganun po siya kabigan. And aside from that, sila po yung music lover din. Ang imbag ho, gawa siya sa Hollywood na inukit, and on top ho, they just cover with an animal skin. This is a cow skin or balat po siya ng baka. And they also have the ago for the larger one, the two smaller ones, those are called sana. Gatar ng mga Palawan shine natin. And actually po the arrival po ng mga modern na gitara or the 6-string guitar, Palawan shine already had their own 2-string guitar na. At the same time, that Kuchipir Kudlunga also considered as one of the best guitar here in the Philippines. Ito rin po ay nakasulat sa ating libro. So, we're going to play the music. The music is boget. Ibig sabihin ng boget is a bird song. Ating yung profession. Okay, so it sounds Blackbird and Sparrow. So ngayon ho, if the dot is visible, that's the time ho that they prefer the Logan or Logan. Palawang choice, hindi sila gumagamit ng bow at arrow. Sa buong Pilipinas, sila lamang din po ang gumagamit ng sukil. So now everybody, let's watch them. Looking to the target and going more. Kaya man. And according to the tribe, they can hit harder than that actually po. Mas malayo pa yung kaya nilang tamaan. It's 30 meters away by blowing. And pag nila mga queen ho, whenever they can, it's higher. So the first material, they have this clean stone ho, or buhay na bato, if you're familiar. And meron silang tinatawag na lublub, or a native cotton of the tribe. And some of these of metal. So in them, it's called balan. Meron pong spark, pero walang dumidikit sa cotton. The smoke is visible. He just put po sa dry leaves and blow harder until the fire will come out. So that's the fastest way of tribe on how they create fire, especially po back in the mountain. And actually po, their children like 5 to 6 year old and above, they also start na rin to train on how to create that fire. At the young age po, tinuturuan na nila yung mga anak nila on how to create that fire. And then the headache. So not just a torch ma'am, so it's also a medicine. Okay, so mamanigi po will go around. So ikot po siya, everybody try to smell the smoke. So again, po the smoke of the torch, according to the tribe, it can drive away po siya ng mga bad spirits, the bad lucks, and also can cure ng mga stomach ache and then the headache. So mamanigi will go around and try to smell the smoke, answer. Ang laman po niyan, dagta siya ng wild pili tree. It's a sap from wild pili na dinarap po nila ng dahon. Okay, so if you're familiar po with the incense or incense, kamangyan. Ayan, parang ganun yung amoy niya. Okay, so that's also for our cultural kamangyan. If there's more information po sa likod, you have a lot of information how to open that. So with the group now, ma'am, so you're gonna take photo po with the tribe. And you also have a pet snake. The snake is a non-venomous one, pero hindi po hawakan niyon. See? At the same time, in terms of photo or pictures, may mga official photographer po tayo. Sila may kukuha na yung mga picture. If no picture po, okay lang naman. At ang continuation po ng tour sa may Kakawan Spice Trail. Okay? Diyan po kayo mag-exit. Directly po yun sa garden.
Next on Elle Diaries.
You are my home, the light you share. You are my whole life, and stars appear.